I'm back, and I will not be tarrying very long. I sure will not. So give me a minute. Let me get everything set up. And so I can't do the music like I usually do. So I will be very, very, very busy, but I will be coming in and out. So y'all just give me a minute. Let me get things set up. Hey, Trinity Time Travels, how are you doing? You get that welcoming Bessa call. Yeah, 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 yeah. How many people got notifications today? Hey, Bill Rodriguez. Hey, Matt. How many of you all got notifications? Press one if you got one, please. As I get myself set up here. I got to get things set up. Y'all give me a minute. It takes me a minute to think about what I'm supposed to be doing. Cause I mean it's I oh we gotta talk. We gotta talk, y'all. I have had so much going on. Um what do I need to do here? Why am I getting confused with all of this? Are they changing things? Every time I turn around, something has changed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just constantly changing things and rearranging them. Hmm. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay. What the heck? So you're gonna hear a little bit of silence. We gotta talk. It's too much going on. People are getting away with too much. And my people will be well aware of what's really going on. I have to take a lot of extra steps and measures. So, I mean, it's so much work, and I got a lot of work to do myself until it is crazy. It is crazy. So we're gonna talk about it. Let's get on this subject. Oops. I turned it off, turned on the notifications. They'll turn it right back off. This is what I'm dealing with, y'all. See that? So, it's so much work until I have so much work on my own end. I haven't been doing these videos. So that's what's going on with me. Okay, and you have to turn on your monetizations have to be turned on, and they don't turn on by default. They turn them back off when you turn them on. It's a game now here on YouTube if you are in the shadow band crew lineup, and this is where I am. But we're gonna talk, okay? We're gonna talk about this. What have y'all been doing? It'd be nice to have some music going and flowing and stuff as we give everybody time to get here, but that takes about 30 minutes, and I won't be on here no more than 30 minutes because y'all will let y'all know what I've been doing. I've been working on my books. I have a lot of books I got to get out here to you all. There's a open-ended book that I got to finish up. Okay, y'all give me a minute. So this is what I've been doing. So y'all get ready. The book will be out very, very soon. Okay. Okay. So the book will be out very soon. Okay, let's y'all gonna hear my stomach growling. Give me a minute, y'all. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot about technology, y'all. We need to talk about. Okay, we gotta talk. Okay, so let me tell you some of the things I've been dealing with so you all will know what's going on. What's been going on with me is I've been having a lot of issues with hacking. So this is why you all are not seeing as much of me. What is going on? Okay, so these hackers have control over all of my devices. Okay, so they have been hacking my computers, my cell phone device. I'm leaving Spectrum. I'm out the door with that. They have been hacking my it's gang stalking. Okay, they've been hacking my security system to come in and out of the house. They've been changing the code, y'all. This is what happens when you get to this particular level of giving out information that is verboten. Okay, this is not the first time they did this. They did this to me in 2018, where they changed my password on my desktop. So I had to call Microsoft and have all of that. They just had to wipe the whole system out, and I lost everything. Music, you name it. Software, you name it. So this is the reason why it's a distraction. And I love these distractions because I've learned how to handle it. I know that when all of this is coming, that there is something very powerful. You understand? There's a very powerful path that I'm taking, and the resistance is to get you this information. Herb, get you this information, and embark on this new opportunity. So, let me get back. Oh yeah, and I wanted to let you all know that Jubilee was such a great event until I have decided to do one-on-one courses. Okay. So you all need to know that we got one-on-one courses going on right now. The ticket is available. They're one-on-one. Me and my apprentice will be teaching you one-on-one. Thus far, we have 2 people that have signed up. I'm shocked. I was like, okay, I was just extending it because I had already done it for 2 people without advertising it. So it was a success. Now, I always caution you, before you come to the crossroads, have a good idea of why you're there, because it is a crossroads. Life, you understand what I'm saying? Parallels, not parallels, but vertically and horizontally cross paths with death. So it's life. It's a crossroad is a life or death type situation. Not meaning you're going to physically die, but there is the old you that will die. So when that old you die, you need to know what you are getting ready to embark on. You need to have a clear idea as to what you're ready to do, because you'll never ever be the same. You will have gone through a true spiritual journey. I'm noticing that there are a lot of people out there that have absolutely no clue what the spiritual world entails. They don't know what a spiritual world is. And they think that they are invincible and that there are no consequences to any of their actions and behavior. The spiritual world governs your physical world. In the spiritual world, if they are ready to set you up and take something from you, it will have already occurred at least a couple of weeks before it happens. You understand? And your fate is inevitable. It may be a good fortune. It may be a bad one. It may be a good omen. It may be a bad omen. So you cannot get around it. I don't care how ignorant you are or how young you are, you understand, to the information of spiritual worlds. You're still governed by it. You see what I'm saying? So when I figure out that people are not who they say they are, when they say they are spiritual beings and they are pussyfooting around or playing with fire or just like a little child running across a busy interstate full of cars, then I have to pull you aside if you're here with me and tell you, hey, we're going to have to sit down and talk about this because this is nothing to play with. Okay, so know what you're doing. Okay. Did I lose y'all? Did I lose you? Okay, so let me acknowledge everybody. Trinity, how you doing? Matt, how you doing? Belle, how are you? Where you been? Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Summer Rose. Hey, Latanya. Hey, Dana. Voodoo, how you? Kimberly Brown, how you doing? Sheba, how you doing? Chastain Stone, how you doing? Hey, Crazy Ace Chastain, if you see any interference in here, please slay the demon now. We don't have time to tarry. Now, I will only be here 30 minutes or plus, maybe some change, because I have to go to the other channel so I can make sure that I am talking to everyone. And if the video does not finish with the topic, it will be finished on the next channel. I am working smart from now on, not hard, okay? Because it really doesn't take 3 hours for people to get the information. It doesn't take that long. We can slay the demon in less than that amount of time, okay? Beware, okay, of people, you understand? This is what this video about. That appear to you as little lambs. Beware. A lot of people, especially the elderly, they have become very knowledgeable of the spiritual realm. Be that it is the underworld, or this physical world. They have knowledge and wisdom. What am I getting at? Everything that looks human is not necessarily that. Okay? So you may think you're looking at an invalid, a physically disabled person, a feeble, old person. Talking about when you get well up into them late 60s, 70s, and 80s. And that it may not. These people are called necromancers. They have taken most of their lives, because when you get up into the late 60s, 70s, and 80s, you've been here a long time. And you have demons that you've grown very accustomed to, that you've made pacts with, entities that you've made pacts with, and they've gotten you what you wanted when you were young, middle-aged. Now that you are elderly and citizen, what you call it, senior citizen age. I'm not talking about the senior age that I'm approaching. I'll be there next year, where you can get coffee for cheap and cookies for cheap. We got our senior citizen meal. They've taken that up now, so we can't even get that. A couple of restaurants we went into, they've changed the age to 65 now. So whereas you could get a donut and some coffee for a discounted price because you was 55, you now have to be 65. So I'm talking about senior citizen, as in what Social Security would call a senior citizen, 65 plus, that age. When these people get there and they're used to getting what they want, like a lot of them have gotten rich conning and outwitting. They've won lots of lawsuits. You understand? So they have, contacted their demons, and their demons have helped them to get lawsuits, and they're used to getting that until it's a point where, it's nothing they can't get. You understand? Because their demons are on the loose and getting them what they want. But now their quality of life has been compromised. We need to know that. I mean, it can happen anytime, any age, but we need to know that as we approach the latter part of our lives, many of us are going to have or will be compromised. If it ain't nothing but a bad back, a bad shoulder, and I'm not saying that can't happen before senior citizen age. I'm just saying, if you make it here to be a senior citizen, and the way to get there, you understand, you have to have respect for people's boundaries, no matter how old they are, how young they are. It takes that to get there, and it's still no guarantees. You understand what I'm saying? But I've learned that having respect for the young as well as the old has gotten me here where I am right now. And a lot of us will not get there, especially with all this crazy pandemic stuff going on, y'all. And I need to, and it looks like we're going to carry on to the next video. So you're down to Miss Nancy's house. Okay. And Miss Nancy, she's 75. She just as sweet as she can be, her and her husband. Just like a little lamb when heard fly. But Miss Nancy's going to live to be 100 years old. Oh, you got to slay some souls to get to 100. Hello? Thank you, baby. My co-host is backing me up. So you have to be very careful when you get into these age ranges, who you going to commune with and how you're going to commune with some of these people. Now, I'm not saying that everyone at that age range is a coward and is looking for a new body. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying all of my people over here, you will be well aware of what you're getting yourself into. On the next channel, I'm going to tell you some characteristics that you should be looking out for. I'm suspicious of sweet, overly kind, overly loving. I want to just, prop your feet up and just massage them and get you a cup of coffee. You don't know me like that. I'm going to massage your back. Can you massage my back? Be careful at how invasive these people are with you. They're not who you think they are. I'm not talking about every elderly person. I'm talking about look for some telltale signs. If you and I'm just going to be honest, and I don't want you all to get offended. But young people, listen. If you know the elderly person, it is a family member, you know them deep down in you, you know them. We're talking about ages as they get up there to them late 60s and 70s. They family members or their long-term friends. You feel safe, your souls feel comfortable with that. You're okay. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about total strangers. Just happen to walk upon your path. Young people, be safe. When I say young people, I'm talking about if you know you ain't in them 60s, them 70s, and them 80s and them 90s, and they're not. They start this necromancy mess in them late 60s. That's when that stuff gets started. Okay, you better watch your back. These people have the ability to put information in crystals, stones, oils, candles, clothes, shoes, those things, by touching you or you touching them. But they're just like the Hansel and Gretel witch. They always have something that you like. In the story Hansel and Gretel, it was cookies and candy. The witch was very kind. Hello? But Connie, do you see what I'm saying? Be safe out there. Just because they didn't talk about it in church and in school or over the dinner table does not exempt you from the necromancer. Do you hear me? I'm here to teach and to expose all of the hidden occult knowledge. I'm going to tell you what's going on behind closed doors or in plain sight. Now, like I got sidetracked. Some people may get offended, but that is okay, honey. I'm here to tell the truth. A very young person should not be spending all of their time with elderly people they don't quite know. Did you hear what I said? You're young, and you should be spending most of your time doing things people your age do. You got families to grow, and if you're not interested in growing families, there's some other things you should do because time is of the essence. Do not waste your time, especially with necromancers. You got a lot of folks talking about they're necromancers and stuff. And maybe it's a different genre of necromancy, and they're young. They're under the age of them late 60s. I'm here to tell you, you're not the type of necromancer I'm talking about. I'm talking about the necromancer. Now your body is filled with with afflictions because you made a pact with a demon that has totally destroyed your body. Okay? So now at this point, you're racked and ravished with infectious diseases, be that they're viruses, bacterial, sexually transmitted, communicable, and you're ravished with pain. There are holes in the synapses of your nerve endings. Do you hear what I'm talking about? I'm talking about those kind of people. Now you in a wheelchair. You're swollen. And you know that your physical body is by 60, when you get like that, you know your physical body is not going to heal. You are there now, and you have made deals with demons to get all kinds of favors in your youth and your middle age. And they've been good to you. Hello? But now they left you holding a bag. What's in that bag? Nothing but dust and bones. You are now a bag of dust and bones. So what are you going to do? You're going to make a pact with your demons to get another body. Look, let me tell you something. Every person that you see out there is not the natural soul in that body. There is a such thing as a walk-in, WALKIN. Protect yourselves. Walk-in opportunities occur when a physical body with a soul in it receives trauma. This trauma can range from rape, car accidents, abuse, severe abuse. You see what I'm saying? Severe depression, severe psychosis, just severe mental illnesses. You see what I'm saying? These things leave your physical body vulnerable to attacks. Once this happens, the necromancer, or it could just be any rogue spirit or demon looking for an opportunity to get in. You understand? They're in there. These people, to know who they are, they may have some issues with some time lapse. I don't remember this. I don't remember that. You'd almost think that they have amnesia. They can recall some events of their childhood, and this is only because they have the computer data system available to them within the brain and in the physical body. So you would think that's that person. You know it's that person because it looks like them, but their posture may be a little bit off. She didn't necessarily stand up like that. That's a little bit different for her. He may eat different foods that they didn't like. They're eating them now. You got a lot of this going to be going on right now. It's been going on since the beginning of time, but you all are going to start noticing it, and you will be aware of it. But these people, may have been in a place where there's some discarnate spirits that just jumped on board during the car accident or the trauma. It's just there. Do you all know how many spirits are around us? Not only the spirits that are our ancestors that want us to win, and spirits that have have boarded us and say, hey, I like what you do. I'm here to assist you. But I'm talking about some of these souls and these spirits out here. You understand what I'm saying? They're just standing there waiting, salivating to jump in. We're talking about that. And if y'all don't want to believe what I got to say, I question why you're here. Because most people who are here, besides those knuckleheads, most of the people who are here, they're here to get information. And I gather that most of the people who are commenting and most of the people who are diligent about listening are the people who want information. These are the people I'm talking about. Because we have other people who act silly, horseplay around. They're not spiritual. They're here for the ride, for the fun, the laughs. They're still caught up in the world of gossip, but then they'll say that they're practitioners that they're not. So know the real deal. The real deal will be able to go beyond the veil and bring to you source. So know the difference between your teachers. You have the teacher that gossip, and you have your teacher that brings source. Now, if you want gossip, spiritual gossip, go over there. If you want source beyond the veil, there are some wonderful channels out there. This is one. There are many more. Don't waste your time. We don't have time for spiritual gossip right now. We need to arm ourselves and prepare ourselves for what's getting ready to go down. Young people, don't spend too much time with those type of people. Now, you may work on jobs like that. You know, like I've worked in a nursing home for a very long time, where I'm assisting these people. And I know the difference between the necromancer and just elderly senior citizens. Senior citizens are some great people. Do not take this information to think that all people are like that. I want you to be able to discern those people from those innocent people. You got some innocent folks out there, you understand? They don't have a clue what I'm talking about. But if they have some knowledge of spirituality, well, I'm not saying that they're necromancers. I'm saying you want to make sure you keep your eyes on your prize, and that's your soul, and that's your physical body. Keep your eyes on your fries, in other words. Okay. Okay. So they looking to get in. Why am I talking about this? It's because I had a client that has given me permission to discuss it, but you know I ain't gonna call no names. That's it. And I had to tell her, you have a home invasion, a soul invasion. When you start hearing a bunch of stuff talking to you in your head, just multiple voices and everything, you have been compromised. Somebody is trying to get in. They're trying to penetrate your astral state. Do you hear me? Now, the next video, we're going to talk about what you can do about it. Because, see, to find a way to get that soul up out that ether, woo! They say they got some shamans out there in Africa that can do it. But you wouldn't know to do it because now you're the other person. See, the necromancer, when they get to the point that they're on 1,000 narcotics because they have spent most of their lives playing with demons, foreign demons. I'm not talking about the ones we come across a wormhole with. Now, because see, a lot of us, all of us got spirits, demons. Everybody got that. But when you starting to go out and make pacts and stuff like that with these different systems of demons, you got trouble on your hands. Don't mess with that stuff. You're young. Don't open the doors to this. Let it flow and come to you naturally. Now your body has been completely annihilated. It can happen at any age. But these ones up here on crutches and walkers, wheelchair bound, bed bound. It wants to grab your hand while they laying in the bed and rub the palms of your hand. And they want you to sit there and massage their legs, their feet, and their bodies. You're going to become possessed. They're going to inhabit and possess your body. When you look in the mirror, you'll begin to start to see them and not you. That does mean there is some remnants of you left. Catch it before it become a problem. The best thing you can do before this occurs is to quickly and swiftly remove yourself from the individual as fast as possible. Because once they start entering the astral state, anything that is in your astral state is a part of your body now. Okay? There is a thing called the ocean. You need to get to the ocean as soon as you possibly can. This is why they want to shut the oceans down. Oh, it's just so many people out there, spring break. Because they know that's the mama's womb. Mama Wata is the womb that cleanses you of all afflictions. They don't want you in there. Get your behind in the ocean water. Take a spoonful of ocean water daily. Disclaimer. Don't do that just because I said it. Okay? We have other spirits aboard here. Okay? That have been with me since the beginning of time. I don't have to make deals with demons because I can walk fine and get around fine. I don't need a soul. It is that one that is wheelchair bound, bed bound, walker bound, crutches bound, racked with pain, ravaging with all kind of ailments that need a new body. Hello? So we need to know that some people are under possession. So we cannot warn those people. Or some of those people are not spiritual beings. They're pretending to be spiritual beings. We're not talking to those individuals. If they are there, if they're possessed, there's nothing that can be done for those individuals. They are in the web and the snares of what they think are old men and old helpless women. They're in the snares. They got them. What happens is this: the necromancer is looking for a body that it is attracted to, that has many talents, because you need to know that the spirits within that physical body is there with the talents and the gifts. The soul does not necessarily have the talents and the gifts. It's the spirits that assist the physical body and the soul that has the gifts. This is why, like when Michael Jackson passed away, people began to dance like him, sing like him, because the spirit was released from the soul, and the spirits looked to find something similar to go on to continue the spirit's work. So we know, you need to know that spirit and the soul are two different things. They're not the same. Spirits contain afflictions, sicknesses. Okay, I'm talking about different categories. Are talented gifts, like those who paint, those who draw, who sketch, who digitally draw, who play a saxophone or a xylophone or a clarinet or the drums, and or you see what I'm saying, or make dolls, or stuntsmen, actors and actresses and singers. I'm just naming it. You got an array of spirits out there looking. I mean, even the sick ones now, so be careful out there, that are looking for a physical body that's compatible for them. They have the right receptors to plug into. Okay? The necromancer knows that it doesn't have much time in the physical body. The physical body has become a prison. Okay? They've sat long enough. See, I'm not talking about your terminal ill people who just, they know they ain't got much time. They're gone. They don't have time to make a deal with the demon. They probably don't even know you can do that. I'm not talking about these individuals who may die prematurely of cancer, of of these all of these different autoimmune issues like lupus and all of that. And y'all know I got to think of some more. You know what I'm saying? Legionnaire's disease, or this pandemic disease, or those type of things. Heart disease, like heart attacks, strokes. I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about people who have done who deal with what you call chronic illnesses. They have gotten physically, you understand what I'm saying, bold or old with chronic illnesses, and they have now crossed the threshold of well up into those 60s. They've been here for a minute. They wait on a motherfucking goddamn transplant, a motherfucking body transplant. Okay, they ain't looking for a heart transplant, a liver transplant. They're looking for a you know what I'm saying, another house. There's a leak in this old building, and I got to move. Okay? That type of thing. So they're making an arrangement with a supernatural force of a demon or an entity to move them in another body. So you just might be the candidate. You understand? Oh, you can do things like they do. Whoa. You can really write these books. I like to write books. And so they're just salivating. Oh, you can paint pictures. I paint pictures. Oh, you can draw. I can draw. I think I found my recipient. Y'all better listen to me. You better recognize. Okay. So anyways, that ends this video. I am going to, that ends this one. I didn't even realize I had gone over 30 minutes, y'all. So I'm going to wrap and tie this up. And I'm going to acknowledge my, let me go ahead and acknowledge my chat. I want y'all to see that this real. Pay close to attention of it. Pay close attention. Once again, like I said, where am I? I am in the lab writing the next book. And this book is going to be a tell all. It's going to be a series. So I'm going to do it. And I will be doing all of the authoring myself. I have an editor that will look over the information. We're working right now. If you're interested in reading my past books, you can find them in the Amazon, at Amazon. The link is down in the description box. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my website, www.mothizdontree.com. Is my website. You can also find it in the description box down below. Go and fill out the contact information so I can keep you all abreast to what is going on. I want you all to do your due diligence with every individual you meet. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything you see and everything you dwell in is about you. Don't let the world say that it is not. There is no coincidence and no isolated incidents. There is no such thing. Everything is about you. Okay? Because you got to react to it. And the way you react to it is about you. So just because you see a locust, you understand? You just said, oh, look at that locust. That locust come to tell you it's going to be a storm. We found one in the temple of Zeta. Hurricane Zeta. I found another one. Me and my apprentice, we found two of them. And it was a storm the next day. And my apprentice remember what I've taught. So I'm impressed. You did a great job. Always know that when you see a locust, that means you're chosen one now. Everybody ain't going to see a locust just before it storms. Okay? Insects and nature will choose who they want to give the information to. Everybody ain't gonna have the same experience. That's just like me, myself. I see two different worlds in the spiritual community here on YouTube. Okay? There are pretenders And there are truly gifted spiritualists that have sight and information beyond the veil. Did y'all hear me? There are two kinds. Don't come after me, because I'm not saying who is a pretender, who ain't. I'm just telling you, you all need to do your due diligence and beware. That's just like you got a weed that can produce, that look just like the vegetation that bears fruit, good fruit. This same thing is here. And you got to be safe and be careful and know who got the gift and who don't. Some telltale signs who have the gift, you'll tend to see that these people can show evidence of some talent. You understand? And y'all gonna say, well, Mama, you trying to put yourself in it. Well, I think I have it. And most people think they have it, but they may have a different kind. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Or they may not have anything at all. But you could just about listen to what they say and tell whether it's source or not. Because you're not gonna necessarily find that information nowhere else. You ain't. That's just like y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all about one lady. Her name is Miss Purple. That's my sister. She has the gift. Y'all have seen her. She is very gifted with sight. She have to tell me things. All set. Very gifted. These women can see very well. It also could be tribal, meaning that you may have like some if you there are some people who talk about celebrity spirituality. They're very gifted in that. And that's the fabric of them. And you got people that are the fabric of that gravitates to that. Then you have some people who have the fabric of those who are the pretenders, and they gravitate to that. They want to be pimped. You know what I'm saying? They want to be used. Then you have those people who are the fabric of what is beyond the underworld and beyond the ethers and beyond the veil. Those type of people, you're the fabric of that. You gravitate to that. But then when those three come together, it may be a clash, because we're talking about different tribes, different soul families. You understand? So it's a war going back and forth. Don't pay them no mind. Make sure that you got all your spirits on guard and you keep on moving, because you will encounter that, especially if you come out into social media to teach, that you're going to be and don't get that all that class mixed up with family and tribe. Class to me is a skin tone. You understand? Don't get that mixed up, y'all. That don't get that. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Just because I'm in the class of what they call black people, the class of what they call African Americans, or the class of what they call Africans, or what have you, that don't mean we the same. That's just like you got your domestic dogs and cats here. Just because you have a domestic calico over here don't mean that it's like this panther over here. You understand? They may be in the same phylum or something, but it don't mean they the same. They don't like each other. It's the same with us physically here in America, because this is a melting pot where we've all mixed and jumbled all up, but we still can recognize who fam and who ain't. So when you recognize who fam is and who fam ain't, you move on and realize, oh, okay, then I need to really try the spirit the next time. So just don't dwell into anything, because when you get into your journey real deep like this, you got to know what you're getting yourself into. Okay. Hey, Fluburn, how you doing? Okay. So I got to keep going and talk about this. Just because my hair is excessively curly or what have you, and you would probably say, oh, she's black. Oh, she's a black woman. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then they look at the other lady on the other side and say, oh, she's black too. That don't mean nothing. We don't like each other. Okay? We're from different tribes. We're from different soul systems and soul star systems. We're not alike. Okay? We have a different agenda here. And our agenda here, some of them will try to distract that because they were sent by their handlers to try to derail what we're here for. We're here to teach and let everybody know what's going on. Hey, this is what's going on. And this other individual, you understand, they may not even know that what they're doing is distracting to you. They may just be a loose cannon and not know what's going on. They're just participants in something that they may not even be aware of. But you got to keep moving and know who they are. Once you know who they are, see, that's the beauty in it all. When you know who they are, you understand, you can allow them to say and do whatever they want on their platforms, whether it be something here physically, at a church, I don't know, or on the job or what have you, or on these social media platforms. You let them do what they do. And know that you are guarded and you are protected. And you keep teaching. Hello? Okay, so let me acknowledge the chat. So let me read. Hey, Latanya Williams, love you too. Okay. So we got so a few people did get notifications. That's good. Thank you for pressing 1. Miss you too, Kim. Yeah, I've been to kind of give y'all an idea. Once again, like I said, I've been writing on this book. I'm going to share with you all the incident. Okay. I'm going to share and do a tell-all. But it's going to be a little bit different in the book series to come. I'm not going to talk about the title of the book or anything at this point, because that's to just give somebody else an opportunity to write it for me. Okay. I've also been working in the yard, getting ready for spring, to get the veggies and stuff planted. Excuse me. So I've been doing that. I have been working with my apprentice. And we've had, and I thank you. You know who you are out there. Please don't say who you are. Okay. I see you in here for your own protection. You don't want no trouble with some of these people, because some people will be envious of you because they want it to be them. And like I say, many will be called, but very few chosen. This is just true in everything in life. And a lot of people do not know how to handle rejection. They can go on a tangent for life because they never was given the opportunity to heal that part of the child, because it starts early on with child abandonment and all type, just all type of things have happened. I was able to, learn how to, what I'm saying, heal that inner child with just raising my own children. Gave me the opportunity to do that. And then having an adopted mother that was attentive to my needs made me who I am, and I am grateful for her. You understand what I'm saying? And I know she walks beside me and assists me in my everyday life, as well as my adopted father. Those were my parents. So, and I think it's beautiful, because I can always say I had 3 mothers, and my 3 mothers were, I will say 4, because my birth mother that gave me an opportunity to be here. I love her. I embrace her, as well as she would give me, allow my her grandfather and his wife to watch me until I was adopted by my mother. You understand what I'm saying? And my spiritual mother, Ethel. Everybody know Ethel. So I have 4 mothers. Okay. So I think it's a beautiful thing because some people only had one. I had four. So that's a lot. Somebody invested in me, and you can tell that, I was a good investment to them. Now, this is the way I think. I think highly of myself, and I want you all to think highly of yourselves, okay? Never let anyone make you feel as if though you have to get to a humble point where you are not valuing yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? So anyway, so it is a beautiful experience to be here and to know your purpose, because some people don't know their purpose, and these are the people that tend to go out and play games on these spiritual grounds. And this is a dangerous place to be playing games, because we are talking about, there are a lot of spirits, a lot of entities out there, demons, if you want to call them that they're not playing. You understand? So know who you're messing with. People have warrior spirits that will annihilate you. You will be coughing up blood. You will vomit blood. There's a lot of dangerous stuff out here. I'm just here to talk about it. I was talking to a Haitian sister out there. How you doing? She was telling me, she said, when Urzuli Dantor, okay, has been offended, okay, because you messing with her own, she will get her machete, her blades, and cut your internal organs. So we don't know who we playing games with. So I caution you. You understand what I'm saying? Stay in your own lane, stay on your own path, and know what you're getting yourselves into, okay? See, so some people have been have had their lives turned upside down because they came into the presence of a person that they thought they was going to, make a fool out of. And they went home with scars, never to heal again. And then they'll say, hey, I came for a blessing. The only way to come for a blessing is to come humble. Many will be called, but few chosen. If you know you wasn't chosen, you got to move on. Love you too, Scott Johnson. Thank you for moderating, Chastain Stone. Hey, Nine Roots. Yes, Nine Roots, they think it's a game out there. A lot of people are dead and resting in their graves because they were playing games. They were playing with fire. You see what I'm saying? Little babes playing with fire. Got electrocuted. Got all kind of stuff that happened to them. So this is real. And if you think it's not real, then you're not spiritual. You're not a spiritual based person. Anytime you see people out there, and I have to caution you about a lot of things, and I'm gonna talk to you. You know who you are. We're gonna have to talk. We got to finish our conversation, so you need to call me. Hey Karen, how you doing? Love you. Hey producer third son, where you been? Hey Chula. Hey Pamela, how you doing? Oh, that reminds me, I need to hurry up and get on to the post office. So now the next video on the next channel will be a little bit later on, okay, y'all? Nina Nine Root says, this conversation makes me think of Anansi, the spider who was a trickster. Hey, Dandelion Promise. How you doing? There are different levels of possession, Nine Roots. Some possessions are very temporary. You can be mounted temporarily by a spirit. And some of them may last for a spell, and some of them are forever. You understand? So you got to be careful messing around in these spiritual roads. Be very careful. Thank you, Chastain. Our moderator said hit that like button, y'all. Please do so we can see how many people graced this place. We had graced 42, but we only got 30 thumbs up. Can we please get the thumbs up? Because I've noticed that really helps, gets you out in traffic and stuff like that. We only got 30 thumbs up, but we had 42 people that came here. Okay. Thank you. Pamela said, Mama, you teaching real good. Hello, Fluburn. How you doing? Thank you. You spit that truth too, Fluburn. Most definitely. Fluburn is on fire. Hey, Tiffany Buchanan, how you doing? She said, hey, Mama, how are you? I just happened to stumble on this live. Didn't know you were on. Yeah, a lot of people said that they really want the live streams, and they're not getting any type of indication that I'm on live. If you don't mind, just stop by. Here's what I'm going to do. Every Friday, for sure, I will be on, because I gotta get this book out. My whole entire everything I'm doing depends on it, okay? Because I need to get the knowledge and the news out there to you all. Okay, so I'm projecting that this is going to be a short-term series. No, the book is a short, sort of kind of like a short story, but it is within a series, okay? So when you get that, I'm gonna have the hanger, okay? That makes you want to watch this, read the second book and the third book, and I still got to finish off the trilogy of the last book, God and the Witch. Everybody seems to love that book. Everybody is ordering Discovering God and the Witch. I always say God and the Witch. To tell you the truth, that is the next book, God and the Witch. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody decides to take that title, it's fine, because you understand, the muse is with me. I'll just come up with another title. It's all good, okay? So get ready for this series. You're going to know what went down on a spiritual sense at the Temple of the Crossroads. You'll know, okay? So I'm saying on the not physical, but spiritual, okay, what went down. So get prepared to read that. It's going to be an easy read, nothing over your head, because a lot of times people are intimidated by reading, because sometimes when you read these books, you don't know what's going on with these authors' minds, because they're using a lot of like words that may not be necessarily in your vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with that, because we're supposed to be writing books where even a third grader can actually understand it. But sometimes people in their think that you need a lot of big words, I guess, to express yourselves and stuff like that, but that's not necessary. So this is going to be a very easy read, okay? Okay, get yourselves ready to get this book, okay? You need it so you can know what went down spiritually and soul level at the Temple of the Crossroads, to give you a better understanding of what's the rave about it, okay? Okay, because a lot of people are saying, giving you all their ideas on it. I'm going to tell you what it really is, okay? You're going to know. I'm going to tell you. Hey, Angelique. That's true. Angelique Knight says so many different tribes and different origins. This is why, okay, they call us African Americans are having such a difficult time. You know what I'm saying? Getting themselves up and picking themselves up by their bootstraps, because you got all these different tribes. And it's just too many to name. It's just ridiculous. But once you realize everything is about tribes and soul families and star groups and all of that, then you know who you are, and you'll know who your adversaries are, because your adversaries may be in the same race as you. I said, I do believe class and race and all of that stuff goes together. I'm gonna put it together, okay? You'll know. Just because we're staying in the same neighborhood don't mean, we're in the same class. Just because we're in the same similar body does not mean we're in the same race. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because we're the same color don't mean we are the same people, period. once you know who you are, you get in, you got to get in where you fit in. Wherever you fit in, that's your tribe. Ain't got nothing to do with your color, the texture of your hair, your gender, your class, your race. Because the soul don't have a color, a race, well, it might have a class now. We got to talk about that. Because some people, I'm just going to be honest, some people's souls are alpha, some people's souls are beta. You know, it is what it is. There's a hierarchy of souls. You know when you're dealing with a hierarchy, because when you walk past them, you might put your head down or you may go around or whatever, because that's authority. It's just true. And I know that there's plenty of souls well above me. They're very advanced. They've been here many, many times. I've been here many, many times too. But it's some other factors that go into it. Some souls that will make you bow down. You know, it is what it is, y'all. Don't get mad with me. People get upset with me. And then they go and turn on their videos and stuff like that on their channels. I mean, they get in front of the cam up to get me straight. But it's a part of the territory. It's a part of it. I think it's a beautiful thing when you've gotten yourself to a state of, I like to call it superiority, where you have a fan club, whether they speak good, highly of you, or speak lowly of you. I don't know. That will take the time out to discuss primarily you. I think that's an honor. I mean, wow. That's what they do to celebrities. But in a sense, you are a celebrity when somebody turn their camera on and talk highly of you or talk dirty or nasty of you. But I see it like this. If you speak highly of me, that's because you think highly of yourself. If you talk nasty about me, it's because this is who you are, your own self. You know what I'm saying? You think on a low vibration. This is where you at. You know what I'm saying? It's your hierarchy. This is where you flow when you get down. You understand? With your street jargon and all of that. That's your vocabulary. You know, that you have very little to grab from when you're in those type of places. And so if you go to a platform to discuss anyone, you understand, what they're going to get from you is this street jargon and the dirty mouth, the filthy tongue, and this is what they're going to get. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is you. This is who you are. They're not going to get anything else because there's nothing else there. Okay. And then you got other platforms that are up here on a hierarchy. And they're going to either speak about you. And when they speak about you, it's something good. Okay. Or they're not going to talk about you at all, because it's always a thing, you know, out there that if you don't have anything good to say about a person, then you just don't say anything at all. And the people who don't have anything good to say about you and they decide to speak and talk about you, it's because they are the same people they're just discussing. Everything they discuss is them. Y'all, the winds are real high. Let me wrap this up. Hey, Astro, thank you so much for moderating. Angelique said many are empty vessels. They're bots. They're programmed bots. That's true. Fluburn said a Irish don't call themselves a German, though. They share similar complexions. Okay. Thank you so much. Fluburn said always check in because you always in alignment with the frequencies. Thank you so much. And we're like in a similar, y'all know me and Fluburn is in a similar soul group. Okay. Similar star system and all of those. Like I say, know where you're from. When you know where you're from, you'll know your agenda. A lot of people said, Mama, what's my life purpose? We got to first get down with who you really are before we can even get into any of that. Because I get a lot of readings saying, Mom, I just want to know my soul purpose. Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? It depends on who you are. Okay. Hey, Pamela. And I'm glad you here because you just reminded me I got to get your package on out there in the mail too. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, I am so sorry. I left two people's orders off because I just been in chaos with all of the work. Do y'all hear me? I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I think something is telling me today to kind of probably take a break because I'm gonna get the packages out though. Because it's been so much, and I know my apprentice I know you question my sanity. I was just running all over the temple, just running back and forth, but like a chicken with my head cut off. It's too much. Trying to get I'm still drawing cards, for the Oracle deck. They'll be out in July. I mean, probably July. Give me some time to rest in between, because I have to write the book and the manual with that. I have done thus far 3 readings with the cards, and they have been completely accurate. You know who you are. You got the first card reading, and the person who got the 3rd card reading, that was just a few days ago. So, you know, but that along with the gift of just being able to see what's beyond the veil is just like a big, huge help. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I want to make these cards available to you. I have found a place that is very, very reasonable. I don't think I will be out of no more than $30 to create the deck, and who knows, it may get better. So they won't be that much. You get the card and the book to go with it for a little or nothing, and assist you on your journey. Some people like to read themselves. It works for some people, it don't work for others, so sometimes we have to go, you understand, and get our readings from other people, especially as the psychics. I have a spiritual advisor myself. People don't even realize it. Yes, I have a spiritual advisor that checks in, and she knows about everybody. She knows about everybody. She can pick you apart. She just that damn good. Hello? So I'm gonna give you the inside story. She said you gotta write your book. Don't tarry. Because books are powerful. It set the ground rules. Not just here on the physical plane, underworld, and the universe. Hello? Get ready, y'all, for this series. I really want you all to read. It ain't gonna be no money. It's gonna be cheap. And for those who don't read much, I will do my very own audio of the book so you could just press and listen. Okay. Um, Astro, thank you for moderating once again, because I don't remember if I said it in the beginning. Hey, A. Born Mazan. Why? Am I saying that right? How you doing? I agree, Angelique. I agree. Angelique said, and there will be no unity of so-called black people ever. But that's how it's supposed to be. There will never be unity amongst black people in America because it's a stew of mess, a crock of stew. I could use other words, but I'm not, because it was an experiment. Did y'all hear what I said? It was an experiment. That's why I say it's important for you to know who you are. It's important for you to allow your ancestors and your spirits to go back in your bloodline to figure out who you are. Y'all, can we get these thumbs up? Because I got to get ready to go, y'all. I said 30 minutes and turn my face away from the camera to talk because I hate to look that dead. at the what you call, because I don't want to get caught up in the numbers of how many people are here. You know what I'm saying? I just want to deliver the message and stuff. So can we get the thumbs up? Thank you. Kimberly said, love this message you've given today. Okay. Thank you. And Angelique said, a tribe does not mean that the numbers will be many. It may be 1, 2, or 3. That's it. That's it. So we can't get hung up in numbers. Oh, man. I only got 2 people on my channel. Those are the 2 people that were supposed to be there. That's it. That's it. I'd love to have thousands of people on the channel, and that's great too, but it's just what's important is that the person who's there to get the message is there to receive it, because it could be one person listening to the live stream. That one person may know, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot of people, and they're going to get that information to all those people out there. Okay. Okay, so on this note, I'm out, and make sure that you get to the description box and fill out the contact information. Okay, and check out those books. Anybody got any questions before I leave? Yeah, we've been put to sleep for so many years. You're right. You know, and I don't like to use our people because they're not necessarily mine. You know, so I would never say our people. You know, because you know those so-called people have been the nastiest to me. That's it's just because they know I am not one of them. When you experience a lot of attacks from people, know they're reacting to your tribal group. They're not necessarily reacting to you. They're reacting to the spirit or to the tribe you come from. Okay, you may come from a tribe of very few. You don't necessarily want to confront these individuals because in some cases it's far more of them than it is you. I always say to myself, I'm the last of the Mohicans. I'm the last of the Mohicans. There are very few like myself. Very few. And I know I'm not like them, and I know they are not like me. Follow me on Facebook, y'all. I share. So a lot of the times you all probably wonder what I'm doing or what have you. I interact more on Facebook and everything. So, and I'll be doing live streams on Facebook. And you know, I have Patreon for you all who'd like to support. I'll do more interacting on my Instagram and everything. But every Friday, for sure, I will be doing my long-winded videos only on Fridays, unless I have an inspiration to jump up and do something, okay? But other than that, it will be only on Fridays. Products will be available. You'll see me upload products every day or every other day, you know. If you're interested in products, I will be doing that. And on this note, I'm out. You're welcome, Angelique. I'll be on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel a little later on today. Okay, bye bye.